Howdy y'all, it's Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms. We're back with another little video today. Got my main man Rivers here in the back of the truck with me. I figured since we have a lot of new subscribers here on the channel recently, I'd do a little update on the farm, show everybody what we have here on the farm. And also I've got some chores to do. We got about an hour and a half worth of daylight left. So I figured I'd bring y'all along with me while I do my chores and just show you what we got going on here at the farm. It's been a little while since I've done an update, so let's get to it. First thing we got to do is we're going to feed our two billies. Sheriff's the big one, Clifford's the smaller one. We're going to go ahead and feed them up because Clifford likes to yell, as you can hear. So we'll get them some feed and maybe he'll be quiet and we can talk. So these are my two breeding bucks. Clifford's never really had a shot at it yet. This coming breeding season, he will be the man. I think I've come to the realization that it's time to sell Sheriff. He's been with us for about 3 years now. I've got the 8 little nannies from this year's kidding season that we plan on keeping out of him, and I also have 3 others that's out of him. So I think it's time to part ways from him. I think Clifford is old enough to do the job that we need to do, and he's still got another 5 months to grow before then. In the past couple months, he's really started to fill out. I think he's going to be a whole lot bigger than Sheriff. He is right at a years old now. Sheriff come out of some boar cross goats. He's not full-blooded, but he's got the boar look. He throws some pretty good babies. Like I said, I'm keeping a lot of his daughters, so I do think he throws some good babies. Now Clifford, on the other hand, his mama was a mixed boar nanny, but his daddy was a registered boar. They come out of some pretty good bloodlines. And so I think he's going to be a really nice buck for us. But we'll just see how he continues to grow, and we'll see what kind of babies he throws this coming kidding season. Now that we got the billies fed up, my tractor's still hooked up to the hay fork. So I think the nannies are almost done with their hay bale, so we're going to give them a new one. And I know the horses need one, so I'm going to go ahead and take 2 hay bales to them. I'm gonna go ahead and take some feed with me for the goats, for all the nannies up front and all the babies. We'll get them fed up, and then I've got to water the pigs, so I've got to unhook the hay fork and hook up the ball so we can hook up to the trailer that I haul water on. Well, I was wrong. The hay forks are not still on the tractor, so I'm not gonna feed hay today. They've got enough to last the rest of the day, and tomorrow I'll give them a fresh bale tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and hook up to the pig watering trailer, and when we get up there, we'll talk about the pigs. We've got some changes coming in the pig pen, so y'all stick with us, and we'll be up there in a second. We'll talk about them. Those of you that have not seen it, for what I use for our hog watering system is I have an IBC tote mounted on top of a trailer that has a pipe coming out the other end that goes into my hog watering nipples. Right now the pig pen is a muddy mess. I just let them in this part. The other day they've already got it completely torn up. This was my original pig pen here. Let me see if I can get a better view. This is my original pig pen here. It goes all the way up to that top fence. Right now I've got it cut off right there because the pigs killed that tree, or the last group of pigs I had, they killed that tree, just rooting up all the roots. So that's been cut down, and I had to take down my fence. That's going to be a project coming soon, is cleaning that up so we can get ready for another group of pigs. Right now it's been raining a bunch in South Carolina, so this little thing right here, they've got access to all this. It is a complete muddy mess. That's why I went ahead and let them in here, you get them some relief. It's pretty dry, but like I said, they've got it torn up already. I mentioned some changes were coming with the pigs. Right now they're around 200 to 250 pounds, and so it's time to start selling them. I've started marketing them already on Craigslist. I've got several people interested. They're supposed to come and look at them later this week, and so a lot of these guys are going to be gone probably by the next video I put out. I am going to hold on to 3. We've got some things coming up. One video, it'll be a video. One of them will be I will be barbecuing a pig. I'm not going to show you killing and the gutting and all that. I'll just show you how I inject them, how I rub them, and how I grill a whole hog. The other thing is, we're going to take 2 of these girls and we're going to make sausage out of them coming probably towards the end of February, 1st of March. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, making your own sausage, that'll be a cool video to check out. Again, I will not be showing the whole killing the pig and all the things that come with it. I will explain how I do it, so I think you can put the rest together. But these girls, they look fantastic to me. Most of them's up there, but the lighting's really bad up there, so I haven't gone up there. That's a good looking hog to me. That hog right there, both of those probably 250 pounds, and that's just the way I want to sell them. So these girls will be gone before too long. I haven't really shown too much of the pigs lately, just because I'm kind of embarrassed at how my pig pen looks. We will be kind of changing some things in the future about numbers of pigs we raise and where we put them. Pigs are very destructive creatures, and they'll tear up anything, so I can't let them out on the pasture. That's why I keep them up here in these woods where I can't grow grass, and kind of let them clean it up, maybe open it up for grass. But that's pretty much it with the pigs. Pigs are pretty easy. As long as you feed them and water them, they're gonna grow. But we'll get this trailer down to the water hose. We'll start filling it up, and we'll get to go feed the goats. And I'll talk more about them when we get there. I got trampled, but we got them fed. So right now these mamas and the babies, they're not eating a pound of feed, but right now I'm feeding the mamas a pound per head. The babies, I'm throwing a little extra in there for the babies, but they do have this creep feeder here that they have all figured out how to use. So I'm not compensating in the feed troughs for them, because they have free choice to feed it all the time. They'll just kind of nibble, but they eventually get knocked out of the way on these feed troughs. But all the babies are growing. This one right here is one of the little girls that had that staph infection. She's still got a little raw spot on her nose, but she's doing good. She responded well. The mama responded well as well. This is her right here, number 29. But one of her teats dried up where she would not let the babies suck on it. And they're still feeding off of one. You can see the one that's a little lower. But those babies are old enough now. They're eating. They're growing fine. They might be a little bit behind the rest of the babies, but they're going to be all right. We've got 8 girls in here that are expected to have babies in March. This big nanny right here, she's gonna have babies in March, if not a little bit sooner. She was with that blackhead Billy that I sold recently, and it'll probably be the only set of babies she has here. She has some pretty bad feet in the back, and I've tried trimming them, but I don't want to take too much away and make her lame. So she's an older nanny, and she doesn't have that great of feet, so she's probably going to go to the sale barn after she raises some babies for us. But like I said, she's a big bone nanny. She looks good, so if she has some girls, we might potentially keep them. This girl right here should be bred. She's one of my original goats that I've had out of the bloodline that I've had forever, since I was, in like 2nd grade or so, whenever I got started. Let's see if we can find some more that's pregnant. This redhead girl right here, she should be bred. She's getting a little bit of belly on her. She's not really wide. This girl, she's bred. And this one right here, there's 8 of them in here that should have babies come in March. I really typically don't like to have my breeding season spread out like that. I like to have all my babies mixed together, but I had a couple that didn't take, and so we're gonna have 2 kidding seasons this year, and then after that we're gonna get back to 1. There's something else I wanted to show y'all. This little girl right here, somehow or another, she got her foot caught in the side of the horse trailer yesterday, and she was kind of hanging upside down, and I don't know how long she was there, but now she's actually putting weight on that foot now. She wasn't at all yesterday, and it's a little swollen, but I think she's going to be okay. These are the 2 girls that we kept out of that group of goats that I bought and kind of traded. If you see the back end of this little nanny, she's got a little bit of diarrhea. I'm not too concerned about it yet, because she looks like she feels great. Her mom's in good condition, so I don't think it's worms. I'm thinking it's just the feed and the creep feeder. All that extra protein that she's eating, changing up her diet, it's kind of messing with her stomach. But for the most part, all the girls and all the babies look good. The babies are growing great. I'm really satisfied with our kid crop this year. And like I said earlier, there's 8 little nannies in this group that I'm thinking about holding on to all of them. There's a couple that I might get rid of depending on what sexes we have come March. But they're doing great. Everybody's eating. It's about time for a pasture rotation for them. I was trying to get rid of the pigs, because the next pasture they'll be in is actually over here where the pigs are, and I don't want those babies potentially getting in with the pigs, or the pigs getting in with the babies. So I'm gonna try to get rid of all the pigs in the next week or so, and if I can't, we're gonna figure out some other situation where I can get these girls rotated. Right now they're on about 3 acres, and typically I don't let them on that much land at a time, but as you can tell, we have a lot of coastal Bermuda in this pasture, and everything's dormant right now. I've got a couple patches of fescue that I'm hoping to promote to grow, but it's not here right now. So these girls don't really have too much to eat on other than hay, which I put a bale out right there, and they've got another part of a bale up there you can't really see because of the lighting. But we're gonna go check on their mineral and their protein tub, see if they're eating on that, see if that needs to be replaced real quick, and we're just gonna let these girls finish up their supper, and maybe we can catch some babies inside that creep feeder. So it looks like all the salt in that mineral has absorbed some water, so I need to get their mineral changed, and they're munching on that protein tub a little bit, not as much as I want them to. But one thing about this mineral that I have Premier One's mixture, where you buy a bag of salt and you mix it yourself. From what I've been able to tell, it absorbs a lot of moisture, and the goats really don't really eat it that well. So I think once I get done using that, I will not go back to that. I'll probably go back to Mana Pro goat mineral. I think they consume that a whole lot better. But I was talking about that little nanny got her foot stuck in the horse trailer. She actually somehow or another, I guess she was climbing on top of this, and she got her hoof caught right in here, and like I said, I don't know how long she was there, but we got her out and she's doing fine. This goat doesn't really know what to think about rivers, but she's fine now, so hopefully she'll heal up and she'll start walking good again. I hope you enjoyed the video. All those new subscribers, I hope this got you caught up with what we've got going on here at Nicholson Farms. I really appreciate y'all signing on with us. Every day we're trying to better this place, and a lot of days we're just going to be feeding and watering animals, but that's part of farming, and I enjoy every bit of it. If you're watching the video and you haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate it if you subscribe. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified next time we post a video. Leave us a comment so we can get in touch with you and we can communicate back and forth. I really do enjoy that. I've gotten a couple comments over our shirts and our hoodies that we're thinking about selling. I actually have a shirt on today, but me and Maddie, we have to sit down and talk about if we think we can do it ourselves or we're going to have to sub that out. But we're going to figure that out, and we'll be able to sell and give y'all some shirts and hoodies soon. I really appreciate all the support, but I hope y'all have a good day, and I'm gonna do a couple more things for dark. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with us today, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the future. We've got a lot of interesting projects coming up, some DIY projects for different things for small farms, and also we've got the catch pen projects coming up. We've got a barn addition, and we also have, we've got the barbecue coming up and also making sausage. So I hope y'all have a good one. I hope to see y'all again, and we'll see y'all next time on Nicholson Farms.